What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Cigars and Whiskey for our next review. Today's review is the CLE Chele. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I do know it means light-skinned. And that is in conjunction with, this cigar's release was also in conjunction with the Pareto by CLE. And that means light-skinned, dark-skinned. So we'll go ahead and we're going to review this one today. This is a Ecuadorian Connecticut. It is binder and filler both Nicaragua. It's a 5x50 Robusto. It's a mild to medium strength cigar. And I gotta say, I do like the changes in all these CLE cigars. The Ashubashi was the first one I tried, and this one was released in conjunction with that one, exclusively first to TAA members. And now I'm noticing the TAA store that I go to, Stag Tobacconists, they have both of these new ones, and I'm not sure if you can find them in any other ones. You probably can. A lot of times just ask the shop if they're a TAA, and sometimes they have these exclusives, so if you can find it, definitely suggest checking it out. I am digging, I love the tissue paper outside versus the plastic. Still gives enough air and circulation on the cigar, and it doesn't give it where it's not covered at all, because sometimes these wrappers are real delicate and they do get cracked, or they do get get beat up a little bit, depending on how they're sent to you. But let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to slide the tissue off, and that's easy enough to discard. And as you can see, it is a beautiful cigar. I mean, look at it. I mean, it's not very much oil to it. It's just a real natural looking wrapper. Really tight seams. It looks like it's possibly a triple cap. But man, these last CLEs that I've tried, this one, the Ashubashi, and I am just impressed with the overall, and it's like a box pressed type cigar if you hadn't noticed. It is slightly firm but not too overly, a little bit of sponginess to so it's not really real hardly packed, but let's go ahead and cut it up. We'll use our straight cutter. It is my preference of all of my cigars, but sometimes you could use, with it being as big as it is, you can get away with a punch or even a V-cut. It just seems like the V-cut will take out too much of a notch for me. But again, that's your preference. So let's go ahead and chop that off and get rid of the extra on the top. And right off the pre-draw, it gives you like a really like a cinnamon, like almost like a cookie dough. I wouldn't say cookie dough, more like a cinnamon cookie profile. Just a little bit of like a hay smell off of the foot. Not too complex. Like I said, it is a mild to medium. Let's go ahead and light it up. We'll use my torch lighter here. Just toast the end here. We want to get it just started, and then once I get most of it toasted, then we'll give it a toast like that. So I am noticing right off the bat, getting an aroma of sweet, like a fresh bread. A little bit of a sweetness there with that cinnamon. Maybe a little bit of cedar coming off the smoke. Well, we'll keep smoking it. I'll be back with the second third in just a little bit of the CLE Chele. Welcome back, everybody, for the second third of our review of the CLE Chele. In the second third, I'm noticing that there are white pepper notes coming off of the retrohale, and there's a little bit of sweetness in the background, but we're moving from that sweetness and that cinnamon profile that we had in the first third into more of that pepper profile. And at this point, I'm noticing it is going from that mild cigar, it's moving over towards the more medium strength cigar. But I gotta say, man, it is a good cigar. As if you haven't had any of the CLE cigars, I would suggest trying any of them. Every one I've had so far, of the ones I've tried, I haven't been disappointed. They're very enjoyable smokes. And as we said, this one is a lighter lighter profile versus some of the other ones. But if you're wanting a real more full strength, more pepper, then definitely that Ashibashi I described earlier. I have a video link for that in my videos if you would look way back somewhere, and it'll be there and you can take a look at that. And again, I'll be reviewing the other cigar for the CLE that was released the same time as this one, so keep your eyes out for those. And like I said, this is so far a good stick. As you can see, it does still give it off quite a good amount of smoke. And we're back with our final third right after this. Welcome back, everybody, for the final third of our review of the CLE Chele. In the final third, we're noticing that white pepper continues on the retrohale. The flavors are starting to get like a sweet dried fruit. I'm not sure if it's almost like an apricot, or even, I don't know, or even like a dried fruit profile. But it is a very good stick. Like I said, right now it's at a strong medium strength, and that pepper is continuing. A little bit of that cinnamon that I noticed is coming back a little bit on the retrohale as well. But all in all, this is a great cigar. If you haven't tried it, again, the CLE Chele. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Always like and subscribe. Leave your comments. Thanks again for tuning in to Cigars and Whiskey. Have a great day. Have a great smoke. And I will see you next time.